Today we'll go to Năvodari. Năvodari it's a small city close to Constanța, exactly close to Mamaia beach. So this is the entrance of Năvodari. We'll take a left. It's almost 10 o'clock or 10:30. As you can see, there are some cars on the road. So people is trying to come to Constanța, maybe to work.
It's a weekend, so they're coming for the beach.
For the beach.
You
right?
can see like it's written here Navodari. This is the name of the city.
So we are in Năvodari now.
I'll try to show you a small stadium there. Because of the trees, it's hard to show you.
They have a market here. You can eat something in the market. So
Yeah, it's
legal.
a supermarket. You can get all the groceries over here. Call it Lidl. You'll find it all over Europe. You can see here the parking and everything.
The prices are low.
It's a small county, so you cannot compare it with Constanța. So every morning people go from this town to Constanța to work. You can see your small restaurant. The cars are parked. A mosque over there. It's not so developed, but people are staying here.
Right.
A park in front.
Mm-hmm.
You can see the children playing there. It's a sunny day, so everyone is roaming in the park. It's where the mayor sits. You can see the
Here is a
sign.
church.
You can see a church over here. You can see at the crossing, like it's a boat with the fountain. So you'll not find anything special. As I told you, it's a small town, so houses, apartments mostly. You'll see cars are parked. You'll not find a hospital or a university.
Yes.
For that you need to go to Constanța. It's not far from Constanța. You can imagine like half an hour drive. You can see one more church over there. We'll just drive around the city so you can see. Another supermarket, see like Kaufland. Cars are parked. Same, you can get all the eatables over here. Another church. So as it's a European country, so you can find many churches over here. As in India, we find many temples. So the churches. See the houses over here.
Right or left?
Obviously, we cannot compare with the cities in India. They're too big and too populated. But here, you can see it's a small, peaceful town. You can see the old buildings. They hardly renovate because they're not so rich, as it's an Eastern European country. So all these buildings were built a decade ago. Can just have an idea like how the small counties look like. Another supermarket, the same one. Here the electric grid where they supply the electricity.
As you can see, the infrastructure is very poor. Some people playing around.
So you can imagine, like in Romania, there are 3 or 4 main cities like Constanța, Timișoara, Bucharest, and Iași. And all the small counties, they are like this. Most of the youngsters, they have gone abroad like Germany or UK to work, and the grandparents are staying here.
Yeah. You can find some new and big houses, but most of them are old. And the church in the left. And right now. Straight.
As you can see, you cannot find so many expensive cars here. A local market for the fruits. See the cars on the left and the right, so mostly these are allotted from the government to the residents who are residing over here. If not, you need to pay for the parking through SMS. Another market, Carrefour. So as I told you, it's not a big city. You just took a round circle. Now we are exiting the town. So you can see on the street you can find the pharmacy and small shops like for photocopies and the flower shop. You can see the streets are so narrow, so you have to wait so that the other car will pass by. You can see most of the apartments that don't have a balcony, so you can imagine how hard it is to stay there, but they don't have money as the salaries are too low. You can compare the living style of here with India. Like in India is much better. Again a park. You can see the residential area or the buildings over here. You can see how horrible the apartments look.
I think they are made in 1980 when
And
Ceausescu
no one cares
was here.
for them, like they don't want to renovate it. They are waiting for the government to renovate the apartments, which will never happen. You can imagine in the winters, like you hardly see people on the streets. It's so depressive. Mostly you'll find the old people, the youngsters, they are in abroad working. We'll take a right. You can see mostly the European countries, the cities, they have a city center and all the city is built around it. So whether you take a right or left, you always land in the city center. There is a bus you will see right now. It connects Constanța to Năvodari. So you need to wait at this stop. This is the bus. So every half an hour you'll find this bus. The ticket is not so expensive, like $1. You can see all this is Năvodari and this was the park. Beginning of this video I showed you like it was the same way from where we entered this town, and now we are exiting. Like it took us 5 minutes to see the complete city. That's why they call it a county, like it's a small county. In India we find villages, like villages are much bigger than this town. So now we are exiting Năvodari. We'll be going back to Constanța. So do subscribe our channel and we'll keep posting videos of other cities of Romania.